I shared a video about the new development, what the UK government has done differently for those who have got their licenses revoked, and I got some reactions regarding employers taking payment or whatever for their COAs. Now, just to let you know that not all employers do that. And in today's video, I'm going to share everything you need to know just in case you go for an interview or maybe the employer says you should come and pay for COS and so on, because right now the COS is free for in-country. The Home Office is approving it for free, and even when the employers assigns it to you, it is absolutely free, which means that you don't have to pay for your care COS. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fajira. If you're seeing this beautiful face for the very first time, I'm so happy to have you all in our beautiful family. For my returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. God bless you. Please, if you're yet to subscribe to join our beautiful family, please do hit on that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, so each time I upload a new video, you're going to be the very first person to see that video. So guys, let's quickly dive right into today's video. I uploaded a video and I got some reactions, as earlier mentioned, that some employers are still asking for payment. Guys, when it comes to COS, you do not really have to pay for your COS. It is supposed to be the responsibility of the employer to pay. Now, the employers monetized it, right? One of the things Home Office have been doing is to continuously revoke licenses of such employers, which is why a lot of companies have lost their license. And there is a new publication from the government saying that every employer that is recruiting those on care worker visa that their license previously got revoked, they do not have to pay for COS. The reason why some immigrants have to pay for their COS is because they are not really experienced in a job. They do not want to attend interviews and so on. This is not to say it's everybody. The government has also made provision for employers. Yeah, just the same way the government gave contacts of the organizations that care workers should contact. The government at the same time gave list of organizations that employers can contact. The help is not only for carers or senior carers, but like I would always say that before you go for a job interview, you have to be knowledgeable. You have to know about the job you're going for, because some people are scared of interview. And when these employers, they sense that those people are scared of the interview, they put money in front. Because you're desperate and you don't want to attend an interview, they will just ask you to pay, and once you pay, they give you your COS. But guys, the government have said do not pay, and you can report, just as you can see on my screen, reporting an employer for unethical practice. If you need to report an employer for unethical or illegal business practice, you can do that through the following organizations. So which means that you don't actually have to show your face. You don't really have to let them know that you're the one reporting. So just in case you've gone for an interview and you've been asked to make payments, guys, look at my screen. I'm also going to leave this link because this is what a lot of people are concerned about, especially with care homes or care sectors, that you can report any abuse of the immigration system using the report and immigration or border crime function. So just as you can see on my screen, you can report to the Home Office. You don't need to let the Home Office know who you are. They won't even disclose it and they won't even mention it. Companies are actually still losing their licenses. For those who are still worried that, irrespective of what the UK government have said regarding paying for COS, that they think that the employers will still charge them. Guys, if you go for any interview moving forward and they ask you to pay, hurry to this link I'm leaving in the description of this video and report that organization. Now, but I'm also going to share an important update in this video. The reason why some employers take advantage of you and ask you to make payments. Now, you can report to Care Quality Commission. You can contact the Care Quality Commission if you have concerns about the standards of quality and safety of care where you work. You can do this using the feedback on care tool or as a whistleblower. You can see policy on whistleblowing can be found on their website. Now, report concern if you are a member of staff. Now, staff concerns do not have to be restricted to people using the service. Whistleblowing can cover any risk, malpractice, or wrongdoing. This can be reported by anybody. The Gang Master and Labor Abuse Authority. The Gang Master and Labor Abuse Authority investigates reports of worker exploitation and illegal activities such as human trafficking, modern slavery, forced labor and illegal labor provision, as well as offences under the National Minimum Wage Act by working with HMRC and Custom, and the Employment Agencies Act by working with the Employment Agency Standard Inspectorate. If you believe you may be a victim of modern slavery or have any concerns or accusations regarding potentially unethical and illegal employment practice, you can report it to Gangmaster and Labor Abuse Authority. So you're not restricted. Now, a lot of people are scared. I've had conversation with a few of my viewers, and one of the things they are scared of is that they don't want to be called out because they still want to work in the organization. They don't want to report, and at the end of the day, they lose their job. Guys, this is not like the country you're coming from. In this country, you have the right to report anything you think is not safe for yourself and for anyone around you. So you shouldn't be scared that if you report, you're going to lose your job. No, nobody is actually going to know that it was you that reported. Let's look at the support that the UK government has provided for employers. But before we do that, just to let you know that the introduction to health and care career in the UK care sector training we had last 2 weeks was very successful, and we had the part 1 section. The registration for the part 2 is on, which will enable you know everything you need to know in the care sector. Now, people pay for their COS because they haven't got enough experience, especially those who came from overseas and they are stranded. They don't even have enough experience in care. So what we do in the training is to equip you in a way that even if you haven't got enough training and you attend this part 2 training program, you will be able to go for your interview and smash it. Now, the UK government has made this announcement that employers should employ care workers or senior carers in the UK before looking overseas. And one of the things we are going to do in this training, we will not only have the training, we'll also mentor you and prepare you for interview. So if you're one of those who is interested, I'm going to leave the link to the registration. So the part 2 of the health and care career in the UK care sector in the description of this video. Like I said, I want to see people succeed, which is why we are doing this training. So if you know anyone who is interested, use the link in the description of this video and also in the pinned comment to register. Once you register, you will get an email for the training link, so the training date, to prepare you for future interviews. So hurry now, use the link as mentioned to register for the part 2 of this training. Just in case you were not part of the training for part 1 and you're registering for part 2, we will also schedule a date for the part 1 before the part 2. So make sure you indicate once you receive an email that you did not do the part 1, but you've registered for the part 2, because once you register for the part 2, you can still have access to the part 1 training. So this will not only prepare you for an interview, but it's also going to equip you, because one of the things the UK look at is your experience. They don't really look at your certificate. And when you have the experience or you are knowledgeable about the job, you won't have any problem during your interview. That's why a lot of employers take advantage of employees, because once they see that they don't really know what the job is all about, they ask them to pay. And once they have made the payment, they begin to train them. If they ask you to pay £200, it's understandable, but imagine thousands of pounds. So use the link and join the part 2 of this training to equip yourself and also prepare yourself for your interview in the future. As earlier mentioned, that the UK government has also provided support for employers. If you're a provider looking to hire international care workers affected by relocation, if you have vacancies in England and you are looking to recruit international workers, please contact your relevant regional partnership from the list below. So the same way they actually put out a list for care workers and senior carers who have got their licenses revoked, just as you can see, the same way they have also provided support for employers. So I see no reason why they should ask you to pay. Application for licenses and certificate of sponsorship for international recruits can be expedited free of charge when employing an international worker in this situation. So be sure that you're in this category, because if you're not in this category of those who their licenses have been revoked, then you will not stand a better chances of getting a job, because they will definitely do their investigation. And you remember, once they put your date of birth, they will see everything about you. So you have to be very watchful and also vigilant about it. So just as you can see on my screen, these are the organizations that Home Office have asked employers as well to contact for support. So I see no reason why they will come to you to say you should pay them. So just in case you've come in contact or maybe you've been told that you have to pay, don't forget to report the organization. Because once you report the organization, the Home Office will investigate. This is not to say you report organizations randomly. You need to have an evidence. You can't just report organization without evidence. If you do that and it goes the other way, you may end up paying more if you don't have any evidence. So make sure you have your evidence when reporting the organization. So guys, this brings us to the end of today's video. Remember, do not pay for your Switch COAs. The government have said it's going to be free. So do not pay for it. But in order for you not to pay for it, make sure you already know everything about the job you have applied for. You're well prepared for an interview. And one of the things we do in our training is also to prepare you for your interview. So even if you have done your training and you have an interview coming, we prepare you with interview questions as well to make sure you stand out on that day and smash the interview, get the job, and thank us later. So guys, please do like and share this video with your friends and loved ones, and also do subscribe if you're yet to join our beautiful family. Until I see you in my next video, guys, do take care and have a lovely day. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye for now.